The bell schedule is a setup item that feeds into the school calendar. The purpose of the bell schedule is to define the periods that meet on a school day, the order the periods meet with the start and end times, and if applicable, the period that will be used as the daily attendance bridge period. While there can be multiple bell schedules defined that describe the different types of school days, there can only be one bell schedule active on any school day. Bell schedules are school and year specific. To create a bell schedule, it's a two-step process. The first process is to log into PowerSchool, and then on the navigation bar, click School and choose the school from the pop-up menu in which you want to create a bell schedule. On the main menu, click School in the Setup area. On the School Setup page, click Bell Schedule. To create a bell schedule, click New on the Bell Schedules page. The New Bell Schedules page displays. This page allows you to name a bell schedule and define an attendance conversion method that will be used for that bell schedule. Attendance conversions are covered in detail in another section. To assist in understanding the items on the New Bell Schedule page, let's look at the page. Name. This text field is where the name of the bell schedule is entered, as it will appear on the bell schedule page and the calendar when associating a date with the bell schedule. Attendance conversion method. From the pop-up menu, select an attendance conversion to use with this bell schedule. It is especially important that the period day items for the attendance conversion selected have the same number of periods defined as the number of periods defined in the bell schedule. If the bell schedule has 8 periods, the attendance conversion period day items must have 8 periods. It is also important that code day and/or time day conversion items are defined for the attendance conversion, and that one of the bell schedule's periods is configured as a daily attendance bridge. When finished, click Submit. For Process 2, on the Bell Schedule page, click Edit Schedule next to the bell schedule you wish to edit. Click the New button. The new Bell Schedule item page displays. To assist in understanding the items on the new Bell Schedule page, let's look at this page. Period. From the pop-up menu, select the period you want to configure. Periods for the school year are defined in the School Setup scheduling area. Start time. Enter the time this period begins, including AM or PM for this bell schedule. End time. Enter the time this period ends, including AM or PM for this bell schedule. Note, the start and end time for each period are used to calculate the minutes of attendance for the time-to-day attendance conversion. Counts for ADA. Select this checkbox to indicate the period will be included in all reports that calculate average daily attendance, or ADA. If you have a period scheduled that you wish to take attendance in, but do not want that attendance counting towards any attendance reports, do not select this checkbox. This will still allow the teacher and the office to take attendance, but the status of the attendance code will not be included in any ADA report for any class that meets this period without regard for the attendance code used. Use for daily attendance. This is only applicable to schools that enable daily attendance recording and designate a single period as the daily attendance period. When creating periods in the bell schedule, if the period you are creating is to be the daily attendance period, usually the first period of the day, select the checkbox and enter a default time in and default time out, usually the start of the day and the end of the day. The default times will be used to calculate the total minutes associated with the daily attendance record. Once a period is marked for daily attendance, it acts as the bridge between meeting and daily attendance. Any meeting attendance taken in that period will also generate a daily attendance record based on the default settings. This bridge can be set to be a one-way or two-way bridge in the attendance preferences. Here is what the Bell schedule page will look like once all of the periods have been set up. The calendar pulls several items together necessary for attendance recording and reporting to work properly. After a calendar is set up for the year, it's important to understand how modifications to the calendar can impact previously reported attendance data. Every setting except for type and note are used for the ADA/ADM calculation. To view or edit the calendar, log into PowerSchool, choose the school from the School menu at the top, and on the main menu, click School in the Setup area. On the School Setup page, click Calendar Setup. The Calendar Setup page displays with the current month's dates displayed. Other months in the calendar are listed across the top as clickable links. You can switch to another month by clicking the link corresponding to that month. To assist in understanding the items on the calendar setup, let's begin at a single date starting on the left. The date of the month is listed at the very left. Each date, including weekends, is listed. Day. This pop-up menu is populated from the Days page settings under the Scheduling area. Select the appropriate day in the cycle for that day. Schedule. This pop-up menu is populated from the School Setup Bell Schedule page settings. Select the appropriate Bell schedule for the day. This indicates the periods that will meet on that day. A through F. These represent tracks and are only used in a specific case. Some schools, to solve overcrowding, utilize a year-round school model where a large number of students are scheduled for a teacher. However, at any given time during the school year, a group of students is not present in that classroom for a specified time, which reduces the overall number of students in the class at any given time. When those students who were off track return, another group of students now leaves or goes off track, which continues through the extended school year until each student has been off track. A student is placed into a track by selecting the proper track, A through F, on the student's Modify Info student page. In the calendar, the group that is off track is signified by deselecting the checkbox of the letter representing that track, which essentially tells PowerSchool that student is not in session. While a student is off track, neither attendance nor membership is counted. In session. This checkbox tells PowerSchool whether or not this day is considered a valid school day to be counted in membership and attendance calculations. Membership value. This text box holds the membership value for all students for the whole day. A typical whole school day will have a value of 1. If the whole school has a half a membership day, the value in this text box would be 0.5. Type. A way of categorizing dates for reporting purposes. The options available are defined from District Mode from the District Setup area. Note. This is a text box in which a description of that day can be entered, such as holiday, Thanksgiving break, parent conference, etc. This is used to populate reports for a limited number of states that require an official description of the date.